full screen. Okay, we are back with some more Fate. Then the last one, what actually happened in the last one? It's kind of just like a lot of like not like wrap up, but more like in between kind of stuff, you know? What the freak happened in the last session? I don't remember. Like I have vague memories, but it's not concrete. Anyways, let's keep going. And I see his dream. The memory of the man who was set up as a hero. A story of a knight who was understood by no one. It was a simple story. In short, there was something wrong with him. He had some power and he had some ambition, but he used his powers at the wrong places from the beginning to the end, and he died. It's only natural. Power exists to grant your own wishes. Compassion does no good for others. Kierei says so often, but everything is balanced because everything you do comes back at you. One gets energy because actions circle around to create more energy, but not having that means never being replenished. For example, if one lives for others and not oneself, I'm sure one would run out of power right away. If there were such a thing as disposable money, that's what it would be like. I'd be used by strangers, and it'd only disappear after it's used. It's easy to take advantage of it, and that it'd be used is already given, and that's why in the end, he saw many betrayals and his life was ended by someone he saved. It just makes me mad. I want to question him why. He worked hard, put in great effort even though he's an ordinary human being, and he managed a miracle with his own blood. His compensation was betrayal and death. It's not even a joke, but he died satisfied. I have no intention of commenting on someone's life, but I can never accept that one thing. That's my impression of the dream I've seen a few times now. I usually wake up here, but it seems the dream continues today. Oh, he is standing in hell. It is a scene of some natural disaster, not the result of human conflict. Let me make a contract. I shall give you my life after my death. I would like the compensation now. He weaves the words of contract. After that, he changed as though possessed by something, and saved people who could not normally be saved. Oh, so this must be how he became a heroic spirit. Seeing it this way, it's nothing much. I bet the people he saved were not even in the hundreds. He cannot even be called a hero with such a number, nor would he be promoted to a heroic spirit. But the number isn't important. The qualifications of a hero, one who surpasses humans, is to be able to save those who are fated to die. It is an alternation of fate. It does not matter if he does not have the power as a hero, as long as he has averted a disaster that could not be changed, however small in scope. No. The world would obtain a heroic spirit in compensation for the miracle. He became a hero and saved those that could not have been saved. As a result, he became a heroic spirit after he died, and he is now repeating what he was doing before he died. Being a servant. I guess compensation for a miracle has become a convenient disposable tool that will fight for others even after one dies. Heroic spirits. Superior spirits chosen from amongst humans, the guardians of humanity. But they are not ones with free will like the servants. Heroic spirits are guardians of humanity. Guardians do not have a free will, and they are treated as powers. They are called forth to protect the world only when a factor appears that could destroy it. They are weapons that destroy these factors. The servant system is a summoning ritual that takes advantage of these guardians. The guardians are summoned into every age, eliminate the offending factor, and then disappear from this world. I would hate to be like that, but he must have been prepared to take on that role. No, he might have even wished for it. That it would be perfect if he could save people even after he died. Even though he did not have the power to save them, when he was alive, he must have believed he could avert every tragedy if he became a heroic spirit. With that in mind, he made a contract with the world to give up his body after his death, and he saved 100 people. Believing that, he would be able to save tens of thousands of people afterwards. How stupid of him. That cannot be, because for a heroic spirit to be called upon, the place would already have to be a place of death. Heroic spirits are summoned only into hell. They appear only when the world is about to be destroyed by people. Humans are the ones that will perish from their own doings, so the process of destruction must always be the same. Oh. Jealousy, hatred, selfishness, desire. The man who loved people and tried to be of help to them was shown the same ugliness even after he died. He was called into such scenes and served his responsibility as a guardian. He killed. He killed and killed and killed and killed. He killed everyone that was around him when he was summoned to save humanity as a whole. I don't know how many times he repeated that, nor do I know how many times he will have to repeat it in the future. So there's only one thing I can say. He has been betrayed by many things, but in the end, he was betrayed by the only thing he believed in, his ideal. Well, that was depressing. Oh, that was from Reen's perspective? Nani? When I wake up, that's all I can say. My body feels tired and I can't move at all. My mind is the only clear thing and I blankly stare at the ceiling. I knew it. So that's his memory, huh? I thought that was Shiro having those dreams. I sigh and stare at the ceiling. This is hard. He could have told me that I might get a glimpse of his memory when I'm asleep because masters and servants are connected. If he had told me, I could have cut my consciousness so that I wouldn't see such a thing. Is that a thing that magicians can do, or is that like supposed to be like something that like everyone can do? She just said it so casually that I'm not entirely sure. I'll get up. There are lots of things I have to do today. I get up. My body is heavy and my eyelids are heavier than steel. I curse how I'm not a morning person and start changing into my uniform slowly. But, well, I don't know if this is as I expected or not, but he used to be a hot-blooded man. I don't know what hero he is, but it seems he was more honest before. Well, I guess it's natural to have a twisted personality if he led such a life, and ended up like he has, even after he died. I laugh it off. My face in the mirror looks serious and about to cry, but I decide to laugh, because I have to do so or I won't be able to face Archer normally. That's really depressing. I get ready and drink the freshly brewed tea in the living room. I don't usually eat breakfast, so it's pretty quick. I have 15 minutes until I have to get going. This cup of tea is like a ritual I perform every morning to wake my half-asleep body. Reen, how long are you going to be playing around for? But there's one fool that cannot read his master's mind. I'm going to relax until 7:30. I'll be late if I stay here longer than that. I'm not talking about school, I'm talking about the Holy Grail War. It is not bad to cooperate with other masters, but in your case, the partner you chose is too weak. Jeez. That again? Archer tells me to cut my ties with Emiya Shiro every chance he gets. I told you, I have no intention of doing so. You say so, but I think he's rather suitable. It's true that he's not much help in battle, but he's perfect as an ally. I think he would never betray me. Trust is usually established through tactics. I cannot trust someone without a reason. Look, he is not someone that will stay and win. If you were to choose an ally, Caster's master is a smarter person. Don't kid me, Archer. Are you telling me to stoop so low? I put my teacup down and stare at Archer. Even if it may be sarcasm, I can ignore what he just said. The air freezes. I'm seriously pissed and Archer has no intention of backing down. We stare at each other for a while. It is true that Caster is a heretic, but she is indeed like a Magus. In that regard, you are not fit for fighting. If you are a Magus, you should put results over your wishes. It's useless being cynical. I won't change my policy. It's useless. What? I almost started reading his lines again. Man, what is wrong with you? You've gone strange since you got to know Emiya Shiro. Where did that rationality of yours go? I realize that without having you tell me, but it can't be helped. Well, I can't help it. He doesn't have anything, even though he's a Magus, and is dangerously single-minded. It's unproductive to scheme against such a guy. And he's, Reen, what's wrong? Did you finally realize your own foolishness? Yeah, there is something wrong with me. But Archer, this is all because you showed me unnecessary things. What? No, forget about it. You're my servant, so I'm only going to do what I believe is right. I'm not as loose as Emiya Shiro, but I do have some things I can't give up. I won't give them up no matter who's telling me so. I say so with anger, and that makes me realize I don't feel any sympathy, even after learning his past. I'm just mad at him. Where's your reply, Archer? I take it out on Archer and glare at him. The knight in red makes his usual gesture. I guess it can't be helped. It is the role of the servant to support his master when the master is not doing well. I shall look after you until you return to your usual state. Self. Same thing. And he answers with a reply that's neither a yes nor a no. Huh. I wake up. I feel heavy like there's lead inside my head. What is this? I haven't been waking up very recently. Wasn't it like 2 days ago that, like, we were talking about how well we've been waking up recently? Is it because I have a lot to think about, or because okay, so he is seeing them too. I'm seeing a strange dream. Even though I usually don't see dreams, I think I've been seeing something like a dream recently. Well, they were beautiful swords. I see images of swords in my dreams. In them, his short sword comes up pretty often. Damn, yeah, I like them, so what? I curse the person that's not here and get up from my futon. It's before 6 in the morning. I can't be affected by strange dreams. I have to go make breakfast. Saber sees me off as I leave the house. I'm getting used to this lifestyle as the morning passes by smoothly. I don't see Tosaka at the gate. Since the only suspect we had was Issei, turned out to be innocent, I bet she's busy running around gathering information. Wait, it's not someone else's business. I have to investigate as well. But how will I do that? I guess Tosaka's investigating the people at school, so I guess I'll investigate the building? Whatever that means. Well, life's not convenient enough to let me notice anything I haven't noticed before. I searched the school using all the breaks I had in the first half of lunch break, but I wasn't able to find anything strange. I don't know what you're up to, but good job on your work. He must be done eating already, as he greets me while reading an old poetry book. Thanks. I'm getting some tea since I'll be eating here. Oh, where's the teapot? Oh, it's here. We only have kelp tea, but is that alright? What? Then I'll just take water. I can't take the muddled feeling of that tea. I see, then I shall go get some green tea from the teacher's office tomorrow. I leave the laughing Issei to himself, pour some water into my cup, and sit down at the table. Itadakimasu! I clap my hands together and open my lunchbox. At the same time, someone knocks on the door. Huh? There's someone at the door, Issei. At this time. Issei slowly goes to the door. The visitor is Kuzuki, the one in charge of the student council. I see Kuzuki-sensei a lot here, but I bet it's Emiya is in the student council room a lot from his point of view. I silently eat my chicken-sprinkled lunch. There must not be anything important today, as Issei and Kuzuki-sensei are just chatting. Munch, munch, munch. Sensei, it's almost time. I see. Sorry to take your time. I think you know without having it said, but do not forget to lock this place up and make sure you leave school on time. Yes, I know. Kuzuki-sensei leaves and Issei comes back in a good mood. Wow, I just saw something rare. It's really rare to see Kuzuki-sensei chatting about meaningless things with a student. And with that shy Issei. Oh, they might get along since they're both stubborn, but it's still strange. Hey, Issei. What, Emiya? I've been wondering for a while, but are you in good terms with Kuzuki? Oh, he's surprised. No, it's fine if you don't want to answer. I just thought that was the case, so don't worry about it. Oh no, I just realized I haven't told you about it. It is only natural that we're getting along. Kuzuki-sensei is like a brother to me. Huh? Kuzuki-sensei is like Issei's brother? Hold on, what does that mean? I'm telling you that he's like my older brother. Suichiro, Kuzuki-sensei has been staying over at my place for about 3 years. He is a naive person, as you can see, but he has a sincere heart. He's living under the same roof as me, and he is someone I can respect as a person. It is only natural for me to respect him as my older brother. Kuzuki lives at the Ryodo Temple? Feels like I got hit in the head with a hammer, but I act calm and ask Issei to continue. Oh yeah, you mentioned something about an unfamiliar woman at your place, right? Does Kuzuki know about her? She's more than that. She is his fiancée. We are letting her borrow a room until they hold their wedding celebration. A second shock. Issei, you wouldn't call her an unfamiliar woman in that case, right? I try my hardest to object with a dizzy head. An unfamiliar woman is an unfamiliar woman, even if she may be Kuzuki-sensei's fiancée. That is all I can say about her, as I don't even know her name. Issei stops the conversation. as if saying he's angry. Anyways, this is something I can't ignore. Kuzuki Suichiro is coming from the Ryoto Temple, and there was a woman that is said to be at the Ryoto Temple. I hear Kuzuki Sensei's fiance showed up about a month ago. If that's Castor, all of our answers are right there. Ooh. I mean, I already knew all of this, but ooh. But that is a pretty solid place to end. So, that's what I'll do. So I will see all y'alls in the next one. Bye-bye.